Hello, Cancer. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are going to do your February general reading, which is good for all placements. We're going to start off by getting current energies, overarching energies for this reading. You have victory, man holding a heart, door to romance, the world. So I'm feeling as if there is something that you have overcome. And by overcome, I mean, and this is just an example, I'm feeling like maybe some of you have overcome cancer, or you have overcome some sort of major milestone. But let's see. All right, current energy, overarching energies for Cancer, please. All right, we're gonna do one more time. On the bottom of the deck, you have anxiety, a woman holding a heart this time, community, and there's the world again. So I'm really feeling that whatever challenge you have worked to overcome, because you also got attachment. And what I really feel is you're holding on to something, that you're holding on to old behaviors. You've overcome something. You have the world. You have faced whatever challenge this is head on, and you have moved forward with it. But I feel that even though you've overcome and you have met this challenge head on, there are still some things that are in your past that you're holding on that aren't serving you. And you're worried that either they're going to resurface, or things are going to come back, or maybe it's another individual that has been in and out of your life. Not for sure for that, but I'm feeling with the woman holding the heart and the sixth chakra, this is what this is telling me is you need to trust what your heart is telling you and the messages in your intuition. And whatever it is that you have been through, Cancer, you're going into a newfound place of self-discovery and self-love. And you're going through this healing process for whatever the situation is that you're going through, because you have found a new you. You have come into a new you. And there's still this nagging feeling in the back of your mind that you're just wondering, is this going to come back? What is, what is going on here? And you need to trust yourself. You need to trust that what has happened in the past is gone and it's done, and you've overcome the adversaries. Okay, I've been sitting here shuffling this. This is the second time this card has specifically popped out. So this, very much so, for your challenge area, it's self-righteous. You are judging others for not being spiritual. Everyone is on their own path. Be compassionate. So you've gone through this experience, and you're coming into this energy of really loving yourself. And just be cautious that as you're going through this, everybody lives different experiences and everybody has different lives. And what works for one person may not work for the other. And I feel that Spirit is saying you went through this situation for a reason. And you need to listen to what your heart is telling you and what Spirit is telling you, your gut, your intuition is telling you, because it is the messages meant for you, not necessarily for others. So let's see what your most recent past. Feel the power. You are not alone. To conform is to die inside. This has definitely moved you into a state of coming out of this situation. You have moved into this state of inner strength and appreciation for life, for love, in a different way than what you had before. And it has really moved you, okay, into this state of positivity and energy, but you're still second guessing yourself. You're still at the bottom of the deck. You're lost in the ruins of the past. And that's where this attachment and this anxiety is coming in for you, is you're still, this is in your most recent past, and you're still worried about something coming back, something resurfacing. So like I said at the beginning, maybe some of you are cancer survivors, or you have got out of a very, very bad domestic relationship, and you have that lingering feeling in the back of your mind, like, is it going, is there a chance it could come back, or this person could come back into my life somehow? And you're working very, very hard to overcome that, because you also got to conform is to die inside, and that one was on the bottom of the deck. And it's really just saying you need to trust in yourself. You need to trust in your newfound ability and your newfound energy. You also received rise above the dark days of life. Don't fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. And this is in the most recent past. And this is what I really feel with these cards, is what has happened to you in the past was a very, very significant, very emotional challenge that you have gone through. And you're not meant to forget it, but you are meant to learn and move on from it. So I really feel that as you are continuing to move through this, you got listen to the eternal song of your soul and cast a spell with your experience. And this is where I feel like you have just come out of. You have really come out of this dark phase, this dark part of your life, for whatever it is, and you are moving into this experience or this situation, this energy of starting to radiate positivity and love from you. But be cautious not to go too far and let that past resurface, because it just needs to be let go with love, and just whatever it is, it happened for a reason. Why? I don't know. But it had to teach you something, or there was something that had to happen as a result. But as a result, you are stronger and more beautiful than you have ever been as a result of that situation. So let's get a couple of clarifiers for these. Okay, so the card that popped out for the most recent clarifier for your most recent past is balance. And I really feel that this is talking about the situation that you have come out of, and understand that the examples that I provide are that, just examples. It's not an intention of, you know, wishing or hoping or saying that any situation, you know, dark situation that anybody goes through is good, bad, or otherwise. It's just they're examples of a situation. Um, so you're trying to find your new norm, is what you're trying to find. And that's what comes in with this balance. You're out of this situation, you're moving on with your life, and now you're trying to figure out what your new norm is, basically. So what is going on with your current energies? Work through your fears, okay? And that's this attachment, this anxiety is continually working through the what ifs. What if this comes back? You know, what if this, comes back? And it's really just working through those, because that part of your life is over. And fear is a very real emotion. It's a very real feeling. And don't try to suppress it. Work through it, right? Whether you need to find professional counselor or help, in order to work through that. All right, so current messages coming in for Cancer. Okay. The answers you need are coming, is on the bottom of the deck. And I really feel that as you're navigating through this, that's what you're really after. That's what you're seeking, is answers, and to work through your fears, and the answer to the why behind the situation. And you're going to get them. Look at the bigger picture, and you're safe. So whatever the situation is that you're coming out of, Cancer, it's over. This is Spirit confirming that it is over. It is done. And look at this. Cancer, this is your card. New moon in Cancer. Okay? It's over. You're safe. You're healthy. Your fears are justified, but Spirit is saying you're good with where you're at. Just look at the bigger picture, but the answers are coming in the future in some form or fashion. And with your sixth chakra coming out as your overarching energy, Spirit is going to be sending you messages. So just be open to receiving those messages. Okay? Because your gut is your gut is going to tell you, your sixth chakra, which is your third eye, is going to open up, and it's going to be able to see the messages, and you're going to understand that bigger picture for the situation. Okay. Yep. Felt like I had a flipper. Clarifier for current message. Clarifier for current message, Spirit. Clarifier. I feel like there's something that's in there. It's trying to. Nope. You got triumph as your clarifier for your current energies, and this is just confirmation from spirit that is saying, look, you have overcome this. You have worked through everything. You're moving forward. You are running that victory. It's over. You and your loved ones are safe. You've won the victory. This is moving through. You are just you are in this safe place of security and victory, and the past is the past. It's over. Okay? So let's see what your incoming messages are. On the bottom of the deck, you have manifestation. So manifestation and fairy spotting. Fairy spotting is about paying attention to the signs that spirit is sending to you. Okay? Because if you go out and you try to look for a fairy, you're never going to see one, or you're never going to find one. It's when you least expect it is when you'll see them or catch a glimpse of something. And that's what spirit is saying. You don't look super hard or get frustrated because you feel like your prayers and your questions are not getting answered, because they are. The answers are coming to you. Try not to look for them too hard, because you'll never see them. Okay? So, what are you? So, incoming messages, hidden depths, the past is about to be revealed to you. And that is what has come through. The answers you need are coming. Rising above the dark days. This is all confirmation that the truth is about to come forward as to why things have happened. Now, for some of you, this may relate as a work situation. Like, why did I get laid off? Why, did I get laid off and this other person didn't? And then I had to file bankruptcy. I had to lose everything. Or, somebody lied to save themselves and you ended up paying the price, or you were in some other type of situation and you still have the why. And spirit is saying at the end of the day, you're going to end up in a better place than had the situation never occurred, for whatever it is. So the answers are coming. And you also received wisdom and transformation. And what this is confirming is that you are going to be smarter, you're going to be wiser, you are going to have an internal depth of compassion and understanding of things that you wouldn't have had if this situation had not happened. You'll get the answers, and then you'll start understanding how things have, because this happened, then I was able to receive this, and then I received this, and then I received this, and now I am who I am, and I'm a better person because of X, Y, and Z. So I really feel that this situation, whatever it is that has happened, is over, and you are in a state of trying to find what your new norm is, and the answers to the why for everything are coming. And then it is going to give you that closure that you're looking for, but also the understanding of the why to help you move forward. And that's when the attachment and, constant worrying about the past, is this going to happen again, or is this going to come back? You won't have that anymore. You won't have that. Once you get your answers, you're not going to have that what if, that anxiety, that attachment, that stuff. You're not going to have that anymore. So as a clarifier, trapped in fear in the future. And this is confirmation that once these answers come through and you get this, you're no longer going to be trapped in fear. You're not going to be worrying. You're not going to have that constant worry and attachment. And just with this, the anxiety, the attachment, lost in the runes, lost in the past of constantly fearing of, is this coming back? Is this not coming back? They're going to be gone. Okay. And you are going to overcome that. So you are coming into an energy of that closure and that release of that fear in the days ahead. Okay. So very emotional, very intense month for emotions that are going through. But I really feel towards the end of this, you're going to have that comfort of knowing the answers and then releasing that fear is what I feel, because you've got balance, you've got triumph, and it's telling me that you're working through this and the end is near. Okay. All right, so for those of you that this message may resonate as far as a love and relationship, let's get a card from Spirit. Thank you. So you actually got 3 that popped out, and the one that came out was growth. Don't let anyone keep you from reaching for your dreams. What I feel with this, if you look, this is a frost ice covered tree. And I feel it's very significant, it's very relevant, especially this time of the year as we're into February. This is talking about the inner beauty that can happen even in the most coldest of temperatures and days. And you can continue to grow. You can continue to strive. So as you're continuing to go through this, and look at this, we've got another one, a soul journey. As you climb the mountains, you see beyond the clouds. And we've got more of this purple, more of these energies. And then it ties together with this. All 3 of these cards, the colors all blend and tie together with each other. The last one is Godspeed. You are right where you need to be in divine timing. So as you are continuing through this journey, don't try to force something to happen that's not. And this is all coming together into a beautiful ending for you. So for those of you that may resonate this with career, you got Navigator. Spot the overlooked details. Fulfill your grand vision. So as you are continuing to go through this, it's really keeping that eyes wide open. Pay attention. See the bigger picture, which it came out in your current messages, is look at that bigger picture. Make sure you are keeping an eye. So if it is a work-related situation for you, Cancer, really pay attention to what is going on as you are moving forward, and it will give you that clarity. So as a final message for this reading that ties this all together, you got Heart Home, compassion. And this is all about understanding and letting things go with love, and not letting that fear and that anxiety and the negative emotions overplay compassion and love and inner peace as you are moving through this, because those aren't going to serve you as you're moving forward. compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, and moving on is what is going to help you become stronger as you are transforming through this process. So a very, very emotional month for you, Cancer. I really feel the anxiety and the turmoil that you are in right now, but I really feel as you are coming through this, and I'm even looking at these, not necessarily as much as um, a message as far as a love and relationship, but just a very calming message that came through from Spirit that said, you know what? It's okay. It's coming, and you're going to be at peace. Because if you look, the growth, this is in a frozen area, ice covered tree, and then you're coming in when all of the beautiful flowers are blooming. So I also feel that maybe this is getting the Godspeed with the clock. I really feel that this is a transformation from the winter into the spring. As you are going through this, by the time spring rolls around and you start seeing the flowers blooming, you're going to really start feeling as you're moving forward into your incoming energies and messages from Spirit. So I'd be very interested. Feel free to leave comments as this message resonates with you in the section below. And please hit that subscribe, like, and share button on your way out. And we will see you back here next time, Cancer. Take care.